It is cycle 25. Disaster has occurred, but hopefully the worst of it is behind us. So let's find out just how bad off we are. Continue the recovery process. Alright, where are we here? We still have... Oh, we have food! Because we found more chart hearts. And... The polluted dirt is very, very slightly diseased. Not like a lot diseased, but like a little diseased. This is the incredibly polluted dirt. Extra polluted. Unpause for a second just so the game can actually catch up visually to what needs to happen. We have a surprising amount of food, all things considered. But we're definitely going to need more mush bars. Good, that's set. Reality is sneaking in the edge of my camera. Is it really? How bad is it? Is it still? Did I do something wrong? Is it okay now? I think it's just because, like, it started focusing on weird things, but now it seems fine? Seems fine. You need sulfur to be farmed. Do we have... Is there, like, a sulfur preparation thing? Or, like, just find sulfur here? It's the tiniest sliver. Hang on a second. Oh, yeah, I see it. I see it. Okay. Yeah, that's fixable. That's definitely fixable. Thank you. I couldn't tell because the border of having the camera selected in OBS was covering up with, like, the 1 pixel line was covering up exactly that thing. Alright, everything is okay now. I have fixed it. It is fixed. Carpeted tile. I could deconstruct it. Get carpet back. Get threads back, I guess? How much sulfur does this thing need? 10 kilograms per cycle. So 1 block of sulfur is 50 cycles of spindly grubfruit. Which I need to have be tended by one of these things. And they eat also sulfur. 20 kilograms per cycle. How often do they tend? Do they tend once a cycle? More information about this. Because this sounds like a fascinating thing that I could also do. What is your preferred temperature range? Higher. And you guys, 10 to 30. 15 to 50. Okay. We don't have more seeds, right? Okay. So bog bucket and grubfruit is the new stuff here. Gas grass requires chlorine. Oh boy. Like as a gas? Like fed to it? I guess the environment it's in has to be chlorine. And it produces food. What else is there? Is there anything else new here? Arbor Acorn, I remember. Saturn Critter Trap. Eat unsuspecting critters and digest them, releasing unused hydrogen. And produces 12,000 kcal of plant meat. Fascinating. And this converts polluted water into water, which is also fascinating. I'm somewhat impressed that we haven't actually seen that here. Do I need to dig this out even further? Does there need to be, like, more room down here for this to... Then we have this hungry Paku, who we have not given any seeds to. In addition to the algae that he normally eats. I guess once we have, like, 1,000,000 bog bucket seeds, we can just start feeding him bog bucket seeds. I definitely remember getting to that point in mealwood farming, where just, like, completely overloaded with mealwood seeds. I have no idea what to do with them. Gonna need some more of these, aren't we? There's room for storage right now, just not a lot of it. And then the expectation is we are probably not going to be seeing... Boy, you need to be disinfected. Can I disinfect Cryptomancer? This is sweepable dirt. This needs to be swept. I'm not doing a particularly good job of keeping myself disease-free, am I? The water's diseased? What happened to the water? How did this happen? Since when? Dying on liquid. Okay, well, at least it's disappearing. And are you still emitting? You're not. Okay, so this is now using good polluted dirt instead of bad polluted dirt. This needs to be swept. Sedimentary rock with food poisoning on it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, if I ever find mealwood, I'll plant it. Alright, so, I guess we can just allow time to continue, right? I'm now at the point where things are okay. And all my idiots have sufficient stuff to do. And nobody's starving. Which feels like the most important part of this. This is germ-free? Good. Alright, any other, like, particularly germy things that I need to pay attention to avoid masses of death and disaster? Oh, no. Germs made it into the polluted water down here. That is a problem. How did that get here? Like, I just don't understand. This was supposed to be my clean water. Oh, now there's no clean water. Disaster. I just don't know how it happened. I don't know what people did to make this occur. I guess, like, germy polluted dirt getting into the water might have done it. But yeah, it's just going to increase, isn't it? Like, it's never not going to go up. Change rate 0 per second. Really? It's mostly holding steady, surprisingly. We are low on food again. How's that mud going? Waiting for materials. Uh-huh, I understand. And we determined that there is no dirt left to farm up. Like, this was all the remaining dirt. Okay. Oh, so there is dirt. There's dirt here. This is dirt. Ah, it's the yellow. The yellow is dirt. When it's not sand. So there are a couple of places where there's just some dirt left, but not a whole lot. I'm gonna have to make sure to do this in the right order. Am I missing a dude? Where's 6 of 6? What? Harold, please. Go to bed. What is wrong with you? You know what? I'm not actually concerned with the possible infected status of any of the things in this room. Like, they can be germy. It's okay. This is a giant pile of dirt. It's a medium-sized pile of dirt. You're just not carrying it very much. Where is the pollution? Where is the pollution? Literally, what is polluted? I mean, other than the actual polluted dirt that is still emitting polluted oxygen every once in a while. God damn it. Okay, so this needs to be turned on again. But we once again must be very careful about where... Oh, we have things. Harold. Harold's got skills. Harold wants to be better at... What does Harold want to be better at? What do I want to make Harold better at? We could actually choose anything here. Be able to carry more stuff, I think. That seems like a big deal. What do I actually have you doing, Harold? Building and operating. Okay. Did it all go? It looks like it all went. And this place is just sort of generally holding steady at like 1,500 to 2,000. Okay. What just dropped? How dare you? Surrounded by polluted water. No germs. But this one... germy. Dying off. Good. Thank heavens. Keep getting like slight boosts from new stuff that's incoming. See, this is the problem. There's food poisoning everywhere. Limited dirt resources may be troubling how many things consume it. Mostly micro mushers at this point. Like, it's mostly for food. That's what I'm using it for anyway. Also struggling with power. Because I killed off most of my, my helpful friends here. Food is still a struggle. I'm not sure how to track the pollution, the food poisoning level of the dirt, and keep safe dirt separate from unsafe dirt. I mean, maybe the answer is just don't store it, so that the stuff that I mark to store is only the unsafe stuff. But I need to get the polluted dirt out of here in order to keep my food safe once I am actually storing food. So, you know, that's a struggle. Not that anybody's coming to get it. Alright, so what if you go to 7, you go to 7, you go to 9, Mark is sweep only, you go to 8, and we sweep exactly this polluted dirt. I think there's nothing else here. Nope, this one. That one's marked. That one needs to be marked. Guess this is also, yep, needs to be marked. Just to get it out of this area. Okay, so this looks like it's working. Unreachable food. Once again, it's not that the food is unreachable. It's that we have no food. Yeah, no, I know. I'm aware. I got it. I understand. People wanted to eat in cans. Charge them batteries. Kind of. This is insufficient for battery charging. Gonna need more people. I think I need to start setting up hydrogen power. Oh my god, we got food. We did it. Food happened. Bog jelly. Consumables. Don't eat the raw jelly. Let's turn it into real food. Because that is better for everybody. Grub fruit preserve requires grub fruit and sucrose. Interesting. Maybe then I'll actually start cleaning up the polluted oxygen and making regular oxygen. Alright, so that's all of the sweeping, which means this can go back to previous settings. Okay. And this is growing, which sucks. But it's probably okay. Oh, an extra seed. Nice. Plant it. Immediately plant it. I still need to be on the lookout for more food. This is not enough food for everybody. So where else are we going for food? Where else does food come from? We could go up here and eat some more of these grubs. Sweetles. Oh, an actual grub. Amazing. And instinctually tend to them. Wild. Amazing. We could also start a grub fruit farm. I guess that's maybe the next step, is in addition to the thing that we're currently farming, farm this other thing. Or at least open the way to all of these grub fruits, so we can harvest them. The ice over here is already melting. That's good? Bad? Probably bad. Probably bad. We could even dig all the way down here and get access to bugs. Like bugs. And maybe start digging out rust for, like, actual oxygen production? Instead of garbage oxygen that nobody likes? But we need sulfur if we're going to be doing grub fruit farming. And I don't know if anything produces sulfur. Other than just mining. Oh, there's actual coal out here. Okay, there's coal and algae. So we have at least one recognizable biome out here that produces things that we know how to manipulate. So that's also good. We just gotta get there. Is that my next step? Is make a coal power plant? think I want it to be a hydrogen power plant. Let's see if I can remember how to make a hydrogen power plant. I think hydrogen power actually changed enough that I'm not really sure how to do it, because it needs active cooling in order to not cause disasters. Ah, now I know how to ranch. Good. Refinements. I should also start digging up and seeing if I can find the surface to try and do space stuff, because space seems like a pretty good way to solve some of my problems as well. Liquid-based refinement on raw ore. Is polluted dirt a raw ore? Not sure what the next thing I want to do here is. Carbon dioxide engine. Assuming we want to start storing carbon dioxide. Well, that's a good use of carbon dioxide, given that we have carbon dioxide. We need to set up actual power, though. Preferably self-sustaining, not coal. So let's keep looking at power. Hydrogen is definitely the one that feels like it's the best for self-sustaining. But that requires managing... Where the hell is the electrolyzer? Which... Not confident that I know how to manage. Rust deoxidizer. The oxygen and chlorine. Right. Right, and chlorine. And chlorine. Maybe we start heading towards smelting? I'm still so far away from getting actual use out of smelting. Steam turbine? We're still very far away from doing anything like that. No natural gas or petroleum. Not that I've seen, anyway. So hydrogen and coal are probably my best bet. Unless I can find something else to put into a coal burner. What else goes into a coal burner? It's just coal, right? Sugar engine. Oh, that's an engine. And wood burner. Let me look at what I have unlocked, actually, before I make a decision here. I go into power. Converts coal specifically into electrical power. Okay. Wood burner takes in lumber. Hydrogen generator takes in hydrogen. Makes sense. Hydrogen 100 grams per second. Produces some heat. And produces 800 power. I'm gonna have to rebuild my hydrogen thing from first principles, given that... Given that both the oxygen and the hydrogen generated are quite warm. The hydrogen generation being warm isn't a problem. The oxygen generation being warm is a problem. Because I don't want to heat my base like that. But I guess if I generate warm hydrogen, that makes things warmer again? So I guess I could use... Maybe I should look for the gas cooling stuff. And then run hydrogen through my polluted water mess down here. Since now I don't know what I'm going to be using this polluted water for, because it's polluted. Research. Temperature. Is that over here in gases? Thermoregulator. Here it is. Okay. So, let's try this. And see if this is where I want to go. There's also, like, radiant gas pipes. Which I can do, like, passive cooling, maybe, if I'm running it through cold water? Or cold liquids? Let's see if that's a setup that I want to perform. This is still being dug out. It's apparently going to be a process. And there's rations down here. If only this was a higher priority for people. Well, now it is. I mean, we're gonna need to dig this out too. But this should open it up a little bit so people can stand in different places to do things. Now there's more work to be done. But, oh no. It ate through the mud. The mud! Mud isn't solid! Mud's not solid. Okay. Okay. I understand now. I get it. We definitely need better power production. This is insufficient. Or maybe just better power storage? Stick a jumbo battery over here. But we definitely have more power than a single generator can handle. Yes. Yeah, things have warmed up here now that we're actually not allowing all of the ice to come through. Ooh, we have skills. Who did the skills? What a burger. So good at cooking. Yeah, be better at cooking. That's fine. That is A-okay. Colony achievement earned. Did I? Use a duplicate skill points to buy out an entire branch of the skill tree. I guess. Yeah, there's a lot of CO2 down here. So far it's not affecting anything that is problematic, but it is a lot. Oh, I was gonna... we need to do this thing. Dupe? Dupe? Or dirt? Dupe or dirt? I don't want gourmet. Good at plumbing? Interested in operating? None of you are particularly intriguing. I mean, this is actually, like, a nice setup here. But gourmet feels like a problem. Immune to food poisoning is nice. You know what? Screw it. Get in there. I don't care about your morale. And immediately become better at digging, because that is a thing that we need to be able to do. You get a digging hat. A different digging hat from Hassan. Can you wear a hat yet? Yes, you can. All right, things looking a little better over there. Now let's just want another compost pile, I think. Man, if only this could have moved a little bit further over. I mean, still can, right? We can just extend it. But I don't want to let out all the carbon dioxide, which is a bit of a bummer. Also, easily available fossil? That's fascinating. Fossil in my starting biome. What a life. Okay, advance. Why are these swampy delights? Okay, this is a problem. Thank you for fixing the food problem. As soon as we set up an actual power production, which I don't know when that's going to happen, but as soon as that happens, then I want to start storing CO2. But until then, it doesn't seem worth it to try and add yet more power load to my minuscule power production. Are they drowning? Nope, they're fine. Cool. Something happened and I don't know what. Maybe something here? Oh my god, dude. Sucrose! Did you just spit out sucrose? Oh, because you found, Oh, neat. You found sulfur to eat. Yes, okay. Give me the sucrose, I guess. Bliss Burst is a decor? A decor thing? -20. Why -20? Because it's not on. Because it sucks down here. Where's a live Bliss Burst so I can look at actual stats? Decor plus 25. Assuming... Oh, assuming warm. Assuming warm. Okay. How warm are we? Mostly pretty warm, right? Barely warm enough in many places. In most places, even. Where's decor? Decor, everything is garbage around here. Wow. Place is ugly. Hassan's outfit. Damn, you ugly. Why so ugly, buddy? Ladders are ugly? I didn't know ladders are ugly. Disappointing. Mess table's not ugly. Debris, extremely ugly. Maybe I should just enforce sweeping. Maybe people should just go sweep. Unrested too bright. Oh. Interesting. So the dude with the nightmares needs to have their own bedroom. Otherwise, it messes up other people's sleep. I didn't realize. Fascinating. Okay, that needs to be fixed. What are we doing for you, Cryptomancer? He's still just researching? So good at research? So good at research. Not caring much about anything else. That's fine. That's fine. Actually not caring much about anything else. Fine. Astronomy? Do you need to be a rocket pilot? We just start you on improved carrying before moving you into astronomy. Or just make you better at research, I guess. Oh, this doesn't grant you science. I should have just done this one. Oh well, next time. 0% recycle. Because sterile atmosphere. Good. Working the way it's supposed to. This is ready to be harvested. Good. Ada, you've got a job to do. You have many jobs to do, actually. But one of them is this thing. Oh, this is a regular wash basin. Okay. I bet this just randomly picked up some germy water, and that's what happened. I left it unattended for too long. Cause sink. Which, by the way, we should fix that. As long as we're looking for a thing to do. which would be here. And then this would just go up. Bridge. Because pipes don't affect the core, right? Yeah. Unlike wires, which definitely affect the core. Did anybody sweep it up? They did. Okay, cool. It should probably still stay sweep only, just in case, so we don't get more random polluted, bad water in here. Alright, that's finished, so we can deconstruct this. Achievement unlocked. Royal Flush. I didn't have this achievement before? Replace all the outhouses and wash basins in your colony with lavatories and sinks. Huh. I guess I didn't have this achievement before. Wild. That's surprising to me. Are you Jeremy? You are. Fortunately, easy solution. A little bit of pollution out here coming from this area, which is a mess. Understandable. Just polluted oxygen everywhere. Okay. So. Stop. Just this can be set like that. So now there's nowhere to put polluted water until I actively tell people to pick up polluted water, and then they can put it wherever I tell them. That's fine. A-okay. Water. How about radiant gas pipes again? Radiant pipes? It's refined metals, right? I'm pretty far away from refined metals. Yikes. Always a process. Everything is a process in this goddamn game. What are we on food? Surviving? Discovered HVAC. Okay. So tell me about utilities? Thermoregulator. Select the ore of your choice. Get plus to core, that's fine. Outputs heat, requires 240 power. So if I'm looking at an electrolyzer, which in theory produces enough hydrogen, one electrolyzer in theory produces enough hydrogen for a hydrogen machine, right? Power. Hydrogen generator, 100 hydrogen. Okay. So as long as it's all being taken up, then this works. Remember how this works. Not liquid filter. Okay. So then I would be using 240 from a thermoregulator? It doesn't cool enough. I'd need more than one thermoregulator. I don't want to send, like, 70 end up 55. Like, I don't want 55C oxygen in my base either. That's a problem. 30 is fine? 30 is maybe fine. What is actually the temperature range? Is a little warm. Radiant gas pipe requires... Oh, just metal ore, not refined. Huh, since when? Since when? That feels new. Interesting. Very interesting. Do we know how to get through Abyssalite? I think somebody knows how to get through Abyssalite. If I go around and come in from the other side, especially through one of the hot biomes, it's probably okay. Coming down through here and then up to get to the ice biome. Interesting. Is that how I want to do this? I guess I don't mind doing it that way. Aluminum ore. Aluminum is good at dealing with heat. Okay, aluminum ore. I thought it was going to get, like, wolframite or whatever from up there. Iron ore has no specific properties. Copper is pretty. Oh, this is just refined iron? Huh. That feels like a meteor. There's no ore in here. More copper. 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 What? They're both copper? Doesn't look like copper, but okay. I'll believe you. I guess it's the color coding in the biome. Fascinating. Okay. So this is going to be a production. But maybe let's engage in a production. If I did radiant gas pipe. Through here. Does this cause decor problems? This does cause decor problems. It doesn't need to be radiant anymore once I get through here, though. Not plumbing. Ventilation. Can still be using up sedimentary rock, that's fine. To output oxygen. Will that be cold enough? That's a very good question. And then I can start building a thing here to take advantage of it, right? So the plan will still be airflow tile. Oh, we're still going to need to find clean water to pump through here, aren't we? Yikes. Oh, this is always such a process. Electrolyzer. And then insulated tile around the electrolyzer. And then we're going to need several gas pumps. One for each of the different kinds of gas. And then that's enough, right? $480. How much is this thing? $480, 600. So that's just 600 power? And I guess a gas filter. So we would want a... Oh, I can't do... I'd have to use igneous gas pipe here, because I can't do... Alright, so we're also going to want... Haha. Which is the insulated gas pipe? Here. Insulated gas pipe. But then we can just stick a hydrogen generator up here. And hydrogen generators don't generate that much heat. And then the plan will have to be... Where's that gas filter? Ventilation. Filter. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did I do? Filter. What is happening here? Filter, thank you. Like here, I guess? Doesn't appreciably matter? Can I just filter both of them into there? Does that work? How much can a filter? How much can it handle? I guess it depends on pipe speed, right? Because pipes can only handle a certain amount of... Like, a single pipe can handle all of the gas from both of these, I think. If I remember... It's been a while, but it hasn't been that long. And then they can just both connect into it, right? I don't want a junction. I just want both of them to run directly into the pipe. And this I want to have... And this I would want to have the insulated pipe running to. But we could have insulated pipe running from both of these just into here. And again, insulated pipe running to the hydrogen generator. And then the only trick now is finding water for this bad boy. Yeah, we need to fix it. Okay, so first off, easy fix. This becomes Herald's. Now we just need to get Cryptomancer a new bed. I see. Food remains a problem. Understandable. It's time to kill some Sweetles. Skills? Who's got the skills? Spiffer's got the skills? Keep working on that building? On the grilling? Cooking? What else are you doing with your life? Some amount of building priority. Okay. Sure. You want to build? We can help you build. It's fine. I'm going to allow it. Let's not open this up yet. So I want to get this out of the way. Item. Ah. Nobody's doing the research if you're not doing the research, huh? Somebody else can provide power. And this isn't going to be finished until I come around and actually mine it out. So we need to get that set up. I see. I think that's how this has to work. Yeah. Oh, it's high pressure up there. Fascinating. Maybe I should open it up. Grow, my bog buckets, grow! Well, there's not a lot of food. Like, we're still in, we're still living hand to mouth, as it were. But we're not starving anymore. So that's good news. I know what to do. I know how to fix this. Deconstruct this light. Build a new light all the way over here. Is that good enough? Make this Spiffer's bed. Love attribute increases. That's pretty good. Excuse me? Oh. Yes, of course. What's in my colony summary? Why does this keep popping up? What do you want me to pay attention to here? There's some piece of information you require that I have here. And I don't know what it is. But okay. Great. Paku! 8 Paku. Wow. Wow. Starts with mechatronics engineering. Whoa. I might have to take you, even though you're anemic. You will be very slow, but starts with mechatronic engineering feels like a big deal. Or starts with critter ranching, an even bigger deal. Oh, but you're flatulent. That's not gonna work. Huh. Oh, no. Uncultured is fascinating. And you have built-in athletics, so you have less strength. But you have strength. Yeah, you're a good dupe. All three of yous are good dupes. Oh, man. I don't know where to go with this. What does my colony need? Probably none of these things right now. Let's figure out where I'm gonna put them. And then we'll figure out what I'm printing. Also need to figure out where my clean water is coming from. For this, this electrolyzer. Haven't figured that one out yet. Improved ventilation pipes. We got there. What did you pick up? What are you up here for? Oh. One of our plug slugs died. Well, I hope they laid an egg, because I wouldn't want them to go extinct. They're very helpful, these slugs. Anyway, ventilation. Insulated gas pipe. Not from sedimentary rock, from igneous rock. So this is where we would do this. Eat the slug? I mean, wouldn't be the first time. Ah, this is negative decor. Okay, cancel that. That's how that looks. And then this filters hydrogen out this way. Cool. Cool. So this is close to maybe working at some point. Something happened. I don't know what. We need a new research focus now. I still want to go get... Oh, I have the thermoregulator. Okay. Wonder if I want to do things via automation. It's potentially dangerous. We do have access to the gas pipe thermosensor if I really wanted to do it that way. I don't know that I have the necessary requirements to do textile production. Let's start working on art. Make this place a little nicer to live in. Wait, I don't have reeds. Can I even make paintings? Oh no. The polluted water has not gotten any worse, but it's not gotten any better either. It's not this polluted, but it's still not clean. New seed. New seed. I don't know what to do with the grubfruit seeds. That I'm leaving alone for now. I'm not ready to start doing an actual sulfur farm. Supply teleporter. Ah, they changed the name. Now it's a supply teleporter, not a warp pipe. Okay, fine. Fine. Reasonable. If you find sleet wheat, do the thing. Just make frost bones for people. Bunch of polluted dirt over here. Speaking of, how are the Jermies these days? Oh, this is Jermy polluted dirt. Ooh, dangerous. I think maybe it all needs to be sweep only, and I need to keep track of which ones I am sweeping. Oh, this is Mega Jermy. No, it happened again. It happened again because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, it just all needs to be sweep only. And then I'll just tweak numbers when I need to pick something up. This thing is mega full down here anyway. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I have faith in you. We ran out of food again? Kind of. Oh, I got piles of dirt now, too. Great. Yeah, literally out of food. Okay, make 6 more of these things. 7 more, because we have 7 dupes. Okay, did you unrusted too bright? Okay, so this needs to be further over, which means we need to move the wall pot, or build a hanging pot instead. Y'all need to get up, buddy. Mild exposure. Huh. And then it just disappeared. Okay. Is it just everywhere now? Or only in specific places still? Some over here. Oh, it is past 6. Alright. So, future shenanigans is going to have to wait until a future ONI stream. And rest assured, there will be future ONI streams.